Hey, what's up guys? My name is Martin. I'm a professional musician currently based in New York City. And today I want to talk about how to hold the violin bow properly so that you can create the most free, resonant, and sonorous sound as effortlessly as possible. So let's get right into it. The first thing that we want to do is to find the central feeling of balance with our hand. To get there, we want to avoid a few basic things. The first thing we want to avoid is pronating too much and bringing our elbows too high like this. The reason why we want to avoid this is because this locks the joints of our shoulders and of our arms, which creates a very tight and tense sound. So we want to completely avoid that. The second thing we want to completely avoid is over gripping the bow. This also is a sound killer, and it's a very common mistake of all violinists in all levels. So I want to give you guys a few exercises that has helped me tremendously with developing a really nice, rounded, free, and balanced bow hold. The first exercise that I like to do is, and you can do this with a small object like a water bottle or your own arm. And so today I'm going to do it with my arm. And what you want to do is, without thinking about it, just grab the object or your arm like this. What you're going to notice is that my hand is rounded and the knuckles are pretty parallel with my arm. So keeping that in mind, let's try to do this and mimic this to the bow. Let's grab our bow, and keeping that position in mind, let's bring the bow down to our hand like this. And so the only difference between this and holding that water bottle or the object is that the thumb is going to go directly underneath the middle finger like this. It's going to go directly underneath. And once you've gotten that position, turn the bow around, and you're going to notice again that the bow, right? You're going to notice that the knuckles are quite parallel with the bow, so which is a very good thing. The only thing now that we have to adjust is bringing our hands a little further up. So let's bring the pinky up like this, and let's bring these middle two fingers a little bit higher to the first joint like this. So once you've gotten that position, turn the bow here to this position vertically, and you should feel that the fingers are pretty well balanced and evenly distributed. Now, a very important point. During this process, we want to avoid raising the shoulders like this or keeping it too far down where it's touching kind of your chest area and rib area, somewhere in between. So what I like to do is kind of raise it a little higher and drop the arm as naturally. And so for me, it's about this position, and I have a little bit of space over here. So that's kind of going to be your default bow position, playing position. So that's number one. The second thing to really consider is, after doing this, bring the bow in front of you, hair facing you, and keep the thumb and the middle finger on the string and release all the other fingers. And try to balance the bow this way. This is going to be pretty tough, so don't worry if you don't get this in the first try. It took me a while to get this. So the goal of it is to balance the bow and to keep it as still as possible without gripping the bow. Once you're able to get this, you have a pretty good balance and a pretty good position of your bow. Another exercise that I really like to do is spider climbing up the bow, all the way up. And you can maybe start in the middle. I like to go all the way to the tip when you're ready, and coming back down like this without gripping it and keeping the position of your arm and hand. Good. What this does as well, it gives you the flexibility, and it ensures that you're not totally gripping, because if you're gripping, you're not going to be able to climb up. So these are really, really helpful exercises that has helped me tremendously over the years. So I hope this helps you guys as well. If you guys have any questions, leave them in the comment below. I'll try my best to get to all of them. And I'm going to be creating more videos about how to hold the violin, posture, and so much more. So stay tuned for more. Thanks guys. See you in the next one.